Okay, I'm very proud, again, as I am of every one of these young students, but this is Mitchell Medvec, and Mitchell was among the first group of students to ever study at Universal Music Center. And he's another multi-instrumentalist, very, very talented, sings, plays piano, plays guitar, plays ukulele. He's working with his band instructor at school. He lives in Lake City, and he's working on original compositions and writing original music, which I believe we are going to, no, we're not going to hear one today, but he's going to start off with a song called Winter Waltz on piano. Great. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give a nice round of applause for a very, very talented young man, Mitchell Medvec, playing Winter Waltz. That's natural talent. Did you teach yourself? He taught himself that. So, absolutely, nice round of applause. It's quite an effort. I'm very proud of it. All right, Mitchell is going to perform on his ukulele and sing now a medley of two songs, two standards, one Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and a medley combined with Wonderful World. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mitchell Medvec.
rainbows high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. 'Cause somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream to. Oh, why can't I? Well, I see trees of green and I see red roses too. I'll watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white, the brightness of day, but I like the dark, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky, and they're also on the faces of those people passing by. Well, I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? When they're really saying that I love you. I hear babies cry as I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll ever know, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Where trouble must like lemon drops high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dare to. Oh, why can't
Yes, sir. Come on, nice round of applause for her. That was great. Fantastic. Excellent. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our next entertainer is Brooke Thone, and Brooke is also very naturally gifted and a tremendous young musician. And I'm very, very proud of her because she has gone actually beyond Universal Music Center at this point. She's appeared with me on every live performance I've ever done here in the community and done a great job. She's gone on to do quite a few appearances at her church, and she's opened up for a couple of country bands over the summer, thanks to Deb Danko, which is very nice of Deb and her boyfriend, or her husband, John. Her boyfriend's another guy, but so, and Deb also, not Deb, but Brooke also is studying now at McPhail Institute in Minneapolis, and she's studying music theory there. She's been asked to appear in a guitar recital there. And they also use her in some of their promotional materials for their website and for their some of their printed collateral. So I'm very, very proud to introduce to you Brooke Thone. She's going to play a piece by Beyonce called If I Were a Boy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice round of applause for Brooke Thone.
If I were a boy, even just for a day, I'd roll out of bed in the morning and throw on what I wanted and go and drink beer with the guys and chase after girls. I could get with who I wanted and I never get confronted for it, 'cause they stick up for me. If I were a boy, I think I could understand how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man. I listen to her, 'cause I know how it hurts when you lose the one you wanted, 'cause you're taking her for granted and everything you had got destroyed. If I were a boy, I would turn off my phone and tell everyone it's broken, so they think that I was sleeping alone. I put myself first and make the rules as I go, 'cause I know that she'd be faithful, waiting for me to come home.
As always, great. All right, folks, I'm very proud, again, as I am always with every one of these young people, to introduce this next young man. He came, I guess he was in the first group that came to Universal Music Center. He and his brother was Dylan, who sang Redneck Crazy. His brother is Dylan, that sang Redneck Crazy. And this is Gavin Schaefer, and Gavin is a drummer. And Gavin came to me with no prior experience, did not know how to play the drums at all. And at this point, I have him playing some very, very sophisticated things, and he's actually moving into a very advanced level of drumming. And one of the things that we're going to demonstrate for you, I start everybody out with quarter notes. That's one of the things that happens at Universal Music Center. We communicate with all the students with actual musical terms. We don't work with tablatures, and we don't work with kind of sortas. We actually work with actual legitimate musical notation, key signatures, time signatures, note values. And with the drummers, I start everybody off with quarter notes, then we move into eighth notes, then we move into 16th notes. And when you get into the 16th notes, you're in a whole nother realm, because everything that I mentioned prior to that, the quarter note and the eighth note, is contained in a group of 16th notes. And let me ask Gavin, I'm going to put him on the spot. And Gavin, how do you count 16th notes?
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and...
That's how a symphonic percussionist would count 16th notes. That's the actual only way to do it properly. So he's counting 16th notes for you. And he's going to demonstrate for you from this written sheet here. He's going to play accented 16th notes. So this is a row of 16th notes that alternate right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. But there's various accents placed on different notes in the groupings. And Gavin is going to play that for you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Gavin Schaefer playing accented 16th notes. Excellent, Gavin. Let's do the next line. It's okay. That's all right. Excellent, Gavin. Great job. Great job. That was actually written out. He's playing what's on that written page, so that's pretty great. I was 27 before I was able to do that, so pretty great. Now, he's going to actually distribute those 16th notes through his entire body and play for you a syncopated drum beat. Gavin, whenever you're ready. Mr. Funky himself. Great job, Gavin. Thank you very much. We're going to hear more from him a little bit later. Thank you, Gavin. Okay, this is another very talented young man who is a multi-instrumentalist. He sings, he plays guitar, he plays bass guitar. He especially plays bass, but he's a great, great drummer. And I'm really, really proud of him today because he had the courage to step out of what he normally does, which is rock music. He's the drummer in the local band called Seb's Medicine, and he's also in another local band called the Road Flares. Great, great rock band. He's a great rock drummer, but he stepped out of his wheelhouse for me for this performance, and I asked him if he would want to take a try at playing a big band piece. So he's going to actually play some big band swing music for you, and whenever you're ready, we'll get our hand on that cassette player there, CD player, cassette player. It's an MP7, right? This is Mason Swanson, ladies and gentlemen, and he's going to play Have a Nice Day for you. Mason, take it away. Give a nice round of applause. Stepping out of his wheelhouse. Big band music. Great job, Mason. Great job. All right. Well, we got another band coming up, and while we get dialed in here, I want to mention that afterward, if anyone wants a sweatshirt or a t-shirt, we have Universal Music Center merchandise, and Lori, my wife, will be there after the program to accommodate anyone that might want a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. They make great Christmas gifts. Okay, we've got a band here. This is a group made up of Universal Music Center students. This is not an actual band that plays out like, actually all the groups you're going to hear today with the exception of Beatbox, and I think Kyle's band plays together all the time. You'll hear them in a little bit. His group's made up of the students, so it's one of the things that's special about the Universal Music Center. The students get to know each other and they get to make music together and actually go through the whole process of learning to play a song together and rehearsing and then performing. And we're coming up here. We have Brooke Thone, who you heard from earlier, Sam Ketchum on keyboards, who you're going to hear from a little later, Dan O'Keefe on drums, and Mason Swanson, who you just heard from, now playing bass. And they're going to do an Emily Sand song called Next to Me. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooke, Sam, Dan, and Mason. Great job. Thank you, everybody. Fantastic. We'll hear from all of them a little bit later. Thank you so much. All right, folks, this next gentleman His name is Ben Shaw. Let's give him a nice round of applause, Ben. Ben has been playing trombone in the school system and wanted to learn to do a few more things with the trombone other than play the written music that he plays in the concert bands and the various ensembles that he's involved in school. So he came to us, and we've been working with him on different scales and improvising with his trombone. So he is going to demonstrate for you this afternoon trombone improvisation, easy for me to say, trombone improvisation in the key of C. Ben Shaw. Ben Shaw, great job, Ben. Fantastic, congratulations, real nice. This is another one of my great drummers that I'm very, very proud of. And his name is Billy Emery. And Billy actually is so dedicated that he built his own drum set out of wood and painted it. And it was really cool looking, and he practiced on his own drum set that he made out of wood that he found around his dad's barn and garage. And then he got a real drum set, and he's been doing great. He's been working on some very advanced techniques with me. He's already into 16th notes and 8th notes. And Billy actually wrote his own drum solo that he's going to perform for you today. He came in and played it for me, and then we expanded it a little bit. We put an improvisation section in the middle of it, and we constructed an ending for it and a structure for it. And he's going to play his own drum solo for you that he wrote. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a nice round of applause. This is Billy Emery playing his own composed drum solo. This young man is another young man that came to me who had no prior experience playing drums. And he's been with me for maybe 6 months now, something like that, and has done just a great job, as they all have. And I'm very, very proud of him, as I am of all the students. But he is also going to take on quite an amazing performance this afternoon. So I'm very excited to let you know what he's going to be doing. He's going to play along with a track by a band called Volcano Choir, and it's a song called Bygone. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Caden Bullen. Caden Bullen. Excellent, Caden. Thank you so much. Great job. Well, here's Isaac back again.